going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another MUT 17 player card review. Today we are going over the Team of the Year, Bobby Wagner, middle linebacker from the Seattle Seahawks. Now this card is fully chemmed up right now at a 98 overall, but we'll take a look at his core stats. Without the boost in a moment, he does have the Seattle defensive chemistry ×2, along with field general chemistry ×2. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats without any boosts, and of course we will have some gameplay with this card coming up in a moment. So he's a 95 overall, 6 foot even, 89 speed, 92 awareness, 94 tackle, 92 play recognition, 89 block shed, 94 pursuit, 83 zone coverage, and 95 hit power. We're going to scroll through the rest of his stats here. I would appreciate it if you guys click that thumbs up, show some support for all of the card reviews, and let me know what other defensive cards you'd like me to review in upcoming videos. We're working on a bunch of other things. Let's go ahead and see what this card can do on the field. So let's start by going over the pricing on this card. On the Xbox One, you can find him for about $425K. On the PlayStation 4, slightly more expensive at $435K. I was a bit shocked looking up these prices. I remember when this card first came out, it was selling anywhere from $800 to $900K. Took a small dip around $700K, but I didn't know it dropped this much. There have been some better middle linebackers that have come out stat-wise, and new and flashy cards are always interesting, but I think this is still one of the best in the game despite some of the rankings that we're going to go over. Now, MUThead.com rates him currently as a 89 overall run-stuffing middle linebacker, 94 overall pass rush, 94 range middle linebacker, 92 coverage, 92 physical. He's the 12th overall balanced middle linebacker according to MUTrank.com, 18th in coverage, which I gotta disagree with that one. There's some really good names on that list that are above him, like Luke Kuechly, Mike Singletary, and whatnot, but I was surprised. 18th seems a bit high in my opinion. His MUTrank.com ranking for run stuff is definitely contradictory to MUThead.com. They remember have him as an 89 overall run stuffing, but he's the second best overall run stuffing middle linebacker in the game. So that's interesting. Number 4 in pass rush, number 6 in user. Now, one thing that those rankings probably don't really matter to what you're seeing on the field is because I have him at field general tier 2 and Seattle defense tier 2, which boosts him all the way up to a 98 overall. So obviously that's going to increase a lot of his abilities, and boy, is he a really good card. He's really fast. That's one of the best things about it, and that's why a lot of people like to use this card. 6 foot even, so he's not the tallest. There's some other options out there, so that might make something more appealing to some of you middle linebacker users. But I kind of compare him to the most feared Urlacher with more speed. Now, one thing I did not notice a drop-off in was just intercepting balls as I'm controlling him. With the hot hands ability that I had with Urlacher, and I used that card from basically October all the way till the point that this Team of the Year, Bobby Wagner, came out, I thought I might see a drop-off in user picks, but not really. He didn't really drop many passes, so that was good. Very good. Can cover wide receivers in man coverage as well. If you have to put him on an assignment, he's going to stay with them because of that speed, decent height, good jumping, and he usually can knock a lot of balls down and swat passes. He forces a lot of fumbles as well. I don't know his hit power off the top of my head, but he can make some big tackles for me. He's great in the run game. I don't know where that 89 ranking from MUThead.com comes from. He plays outside runs better than any card that I've used this year, no matter what position it's at. Toss sweeps to the outside, stretch runs, power O's. He's almost always the first defender there. So if you need somebody who's going to be good in run support and coverage, in my opinion, he's one of the best and most balanced in the game, and certainly worth every coin that he's selling for.